There's our bus, but we're not taking the bus this morning. We are all walking to Mass with the Bishop of Jerusalem. And it rained last night, but it's not raining now, and we're saying goodbye to Notre Dame till we get back for breakfast in an hour. We walked through the Christian quarter in the old city of Jerusalem until we came to the Latin Patriarchate, which is like the Roman Archbishopric. We went into this beautiful old building, went through the hallways and corridors, and came to the private Mass with the Bishop of Jerusalem, Bishop William Schoemele.
When I greatly sinned, in my thoughts and in my words, in what I have done and what I have failed to do. For my fault, through my own sweetest fault. Therefore I ask Blessed Mary, ever Virgin, all the angels and saints, and you, my brothers and sisters, to pray for me to the Lord our God. May Almighty God earnestly with him, saying, My daughter is at the point of death. Please lay your hands on her, that she may get well and live. He went off with him, and a large crowd followed him. Laudate Dominus, omnes gentes, Alleluia.
After the Mass, we walked back through the streets. There were a lot of kids going to school. And in the Christian quarter, you see nice posters and pictures like this plastered around. Kids were stopping at the store to buy potato chips on the way from school. Not much different than kids in America. Got back to the Notre Dame, had a nice breakfast, and regrouped, and then we're going to head out for a walking tour. Okay, I'm walking backwards, hoping I don't trip over anything. This is our group here, and we're off on our walking tour. There goes the light rail. We're off on our walking tour of the old city of Jerusalem now. We're approaching, the first stop will be the Damascus Gate. We're going into the Damascus Gate, the most beautiful of the 8 gates. With the Israeli military here, the police making sure everything is quiet for us. And here comes our group. It's quiet here today. Usually there's music and crowds. Pretty quiet today, maybe because it's a little chilly. Get anything you want here in this gate. So we stopped here to get pomegranate juice and orange juice, and here we're getting it. It's very good. This is half grapefruit and half fresh pomegranate. So there goes the pomegranate. I showed them. One of the main things we wanted to see today was Alethostrotos, mentioned in John chapter 19 in the Gospels. It's the place where it was a pavement underneath the modern day streets in the courtyard of the Antonia Fortress, and we went down there viewed that and read chapter 19 of John, in the pavement you can still see the games that had been carved in there to be played by the Roman soldiers. After walking through the Muslim quarter, we eventually entered the Jewish quarter, and we saw a night and day difference here. And we saw a lot of interesting things here, museums and so on, and we had a great lunch.
This is the Cardo of the 5th century Jerusalem under Justinian, and it would look something like that.
The burnt house is ruins of a house that was destroyed during the siege of the Romans in 70 AD. This is part of a house that was there during the time of Christ, and these are stone water jugs, exactly like in Cana in John chapter 2.
Don't go out.
Those zealots, damn them. Yes. Don't let that gang of hooligans ruin your holiday. Utterly impossible. They'll bring us all right to hell because of their complete lack of responsibility.
We all scattered for lunch. Yeah, looks good. All these different salads and bagels here, and some of us went over to the other side. There's a burger there, but nobody went to the burger and fry place. So here's Tom taking the video. We actually came here to get shawarmas and burgers and chicken and hot dogs, steak plates, falafel, and here's a bunch of us sitting here. And here's the salad you can put on top of your choice. And there he is cooking it all, getting it ready for us. All our guys are touching the Western Wall and praying here.
You want me to shoot?
Even our Jewish
You want me to borrow
Pilgrim Steve is here.
I've got it.
And I'm going to go up and touch the wall as I've done so many times to pray. And you just come right up here, put your hand here. Notice all the prayers that people have stuffed in here. Prayers to God. We're here in the tunnel where they have the Torah scrolls. And for Holy Week Part 2, we always bring people in here because we wanted to see more than we were able to see on the first trip.
Nilcha.
The houses of Byzantine Christian Jerusalem were exposed below these structures. Another important discovery was this staircase, which ascended to the Huda gates leading to the Temple Mount.
The pilgrim probably never read the writings of ancient Greek and Roman authors about Israel. They speak of three wonders: the Dead Sea, in which all objects float, a single day of the week during which no work is done, And above all, the temple, which does not contain a single statue. The temple is not a gathering place, but the house of God.
We'll look out here on top of the city of David. Here is the little finger of land right here. That was the 9-acre city of David. There's the continuation of the Kidron Valley there. Mount of Olives over here. The city walls of today. Al-Aqsa Mosque, Mount of Olives. And here are the ancient walls of the city of David. Last day. We're going up the stairs now to the upper room. Hello. This is where the Last Supper took place, as you can see right here. Room of the Last Supper. That's the door in. You wouldn't think anything special was inside that door. We look back at the Church of Dormition where Mary fell asleep inside the Abbey of the Dormition. And here comes our group bundled up because it's a little cool today. And here we go into the upper room where 3 sacraments were instituted here. Looks like a mosque because it was turned into a mosque.
This is called the Tomb of David, but it's really a cenotaph, a ceremonial tomb. David was not really buried here on top of Mount Zion. He was buried down in David's city, the 9-acre section we saw earlier. The convent of St. James is only open for 1/2 hour a day, and we happen to hit it right. This is the Armenian Orthodox Church where the head of St. James the Apostle is buried.
This is my friend George here at the Franciscan Book. Here we are. Hello. This is my friend George here. I hope he's here today. Hey George! How are you? Good. I brought my group, a small group, to see you today.
Thank
and
you.
I got you on video now.
Good.
And I saw your motorbike
Yes,
over here.
yes, you're right.
This is George's bike. He has to pedal it, but he also can do with the motor if he wants to.
Yeah, it's 2,500 already done.
Wow, lots of miles.
Kilometer.
This
Yes.
is the Franciscan bookstore. A lot of nice stuff here. We brought the group by to take a look at it all. Come on in, everybody. It's warm.